you got to action it regardless. Like when universe sends you a calling, you cannot just say, hey, universe, I'll deal with it later. Else the calling will be given to somebody else. I like looking at it that way. Like, almost like that movie, that Netflix show. You seen that Netflix Manifest?
Yes.
When they receive callings. We're receiving them all the time. It doesn't happen when you think you are ready, but it does happen when you are ready, if you know what I mean. Like you can think that you're ready, or you think that you're not ready, but on a vibrational level, on an unconscious level, you are aligned. That means you are ready. And so universe makes no mistakes. Everything is a perfect divine calculation. So when it comes, you got to act upon it. If you see in that Netflix series where they suddenly doing something and then out of the blue they get this whole vision and then they get all freaked out about it, but we need to understand that we kind of get that all the time. You ever been sat with somebody before where you're just having a normal conversation and it might not even have anything to do with the thing you're just about to receive, and then suddenly you receive it, you get it, and you say, hey, wait there, another topic, have you ever thought of this? And then these ideas start bouncing off each other. Like, how does that happen? Why is it that the person who's sat with you is also receiving certain inspiration or influence from these divine energies at the same time? Because you are receiving it from the same collective library. You are receiving a calling. You don't have to act upon it, because if you don't act upon it, somebody else will act upon it. You probably had that before, right? You got the calling, you didn't do anything about it because the limited mind cannot understand what's going on, so you kind of ignore it, and after some time you see somewhere out on the streets that somebody has invented or created that idea that you once had, and then you're like, oh man, can you remember we had that conversation one time? But the answer is yes, but you could have been the one, you know? You were chosen at that point. This can go very far because it could even happen with meeting the love of your life for the first time. It's the same. You have this connection, and then your mind starts making up all these limiting beliefs and doubts and fears start kicking in, and you end up not answering to it. So that is an interesting one. The moment where you receive a calling, and the moment you go on your mobile phone and you swipe that newsfeed, immediately you see something where somebody has launched that event that you thought about, or launched that product or service or whatever it is. It's launched. They did it. And you're thinking, that's strange, because I thought this was meant for me. But at times like that, what does that mean? That's not really a sign from the universe saying you should be doing it, but it's more a signal from the universe that you're receiving, saying it's already been done on some sort of telepathic wave. In alternate dimensions, you're feeling that signal, and that's where when somebody's about to launch something, you get the idea, but at that time you think it's too late. But maybe that wasn't meant for you. That was just your intuition being able to feel what is very strong and intense right now, while somebody else is manifesting it into physical reality. It's not for sure that you can just make it happen just like that, because what does it require to answer to the universe? You have to be skillful, you have to equip yourself, you have to build yourself up. And that's where a lot of people, they say success is where preparation meets opportunity. So universe will provide you the opportunities, they'll provide them all the time. But the real question is, are you equipping yourself? Are you gaining knowledge? Are you improving yourself? Are you becoming stronger? Because if you do continue to work on yourself, next time you get that calling, it will be you who has the capacity to fulfill it.